today before we say goodbye. Now, let's talk about skincare. Skincare is a very essential part of our personal care. And over the years, we've seen a lot of interesting skincare products and skincare trends on social media, on television, and so on. Now, a lot of us know the basics, but over the last few years, the skincare industry has grown and continues to grow. And with the growth comes some interesting and, if you like, questionable ways and means that are advertised for women in particular to improve the look of our skin and the care of our skin. This morning, I'm joined in the studios by an amazing skincare therapist and dermatologist, Priscilla. You're welcome to the show. Priscilla Darko, that's your last name?
Yes, please.
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you very
much. From Sierra Beauty.
Yes.
Now, I know you guys do some really good work at Sierra Beauty. So, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
On the work you're doing at Sierra Beauty.
Thank you very, very much.
Now, at your clinic, should I call it a clinic?
Yeah, it is.
It's a skincare clinic.
Yes, please.
At your clinic, do you have a lot of women coming in to ask you for guidance on how to better care for their skin?
Yeah. Thank you very much once again. At Sierra Beauty, that's what we're basically into, skincare.
Okay.
And we are into healthy skin.
Okay. Yeah,
gaining a healthy skin, how to take care of your skin to withstand the time of age.
To withstand the time of age?
Yes.
So the older you get, the younger your skin looks?
Yes, please.
Is that possible?
Very possible.
Really?
Yes, it is.
I see.
Yes. You see, the skin is the largest organ of the human body.
Yeah.
Okay. So we normally say that a healthy skin is a healthy body.
Okay.
So it comes in so many forms. I think lifestyle, our activities, and then mostly what we eat, what we take in our system. So the skin plays a very vital role in our everyday lives as we go. Yeah.
All right. Now, just for the ordinary person who is not invested in skincare, can you tell us what it is? What is skincare?
Basically, it's about taking good care of your body, reflecting on your skin.
That's skincare.
That's skincare.
And what do we have to do to attain this good care of our skin?
Okay, so I think the concept is, I think, removing dead skin cells. We call it remove, rebuild, and protect.
Remove, rebuild, and protect.
And then also maintain. So we have
remove,
this
rebuild,
protect and maintain. Yes.
These four things?
Yeah, these four concepts.
They constitute skincare?
Yes, please.
I see.
Yes. So the removal part is the removal of the dead skin cells of the body, like the epidermis, what we see, normally the visible part of the body.
So the surface of your skin now?
Yes.
This is the epidermis?
Yes.
And that's where the dead skin cells are?
Build up, yes. That's where the dead skin cells are.
How do you remove
them? We start by supplements. We have these omega fatty acid. I think most of us are aware of it, probiotics. But some particular range, nutrients of the probiotics, so that it will boost the immune system from within.
Wait. If I'm new to skincare and I want to start taking better care of my skin, you're saying that I need to go and see a beauty therapist and start taking omega-3?
Yes, that is.
Is it possible to practice skincare at home?
Yes, it is.
Without seeing a beauty therapist?
That's another thing. Practicing it at home, I think there are so many knowledge that you may not be aware of. So the best thing is to see a skincare. What if I bath well? Okay, so I bath well. I use regular lotion. I bath well, with regular soap, regular toilet soap. I use good lotion. I remove my makeup. Maybe I use a cleanser, a toner, moisturizer. Maybe I use sunscreen. Is that enough? Wow, sunscreen. I love that. Okay, so let's look at it from this angle. Like what you are using, what is the effects you are seeing? Are you getting a result? Or do you see some defect on the epidermis? Does it call for
the skin. Yeah, so let's just call it the skin.
The skin, okay. So does it call for, an awareness that something wrong with my skin or my skin is looking good? That is where maybe when you are practicing it at home, these are the things you have to look out for. But if you think there's something wrong with your skin, then I think it's best to see a skincare specialist.
So until I see any problems, because some people have never seen a skincare therapist, never been to a beauty clinic, never gone to a spa, never done a facial. But then their skin looks really good.
Yeah.
Like the skin is always skinning.
Yeah.
No acne, no oily skin, no pimples, nothing of the sort. If you're that kind of person, you don't necessarily need to go to a skin clinic.
Not necessarily, let me put it this way, because maybe the person is undergoing a routine which is very good for him or her. Okay. So in that case, you continue, as I said, you continue with your skincare. If only you are okay with the result you are having, you have no sign of bleaching or any sort of skin disorder, then I think it's fine. But I think skincare is for people who are having issues, who are having it difficult to choose a product for their skin.
That will work for them.
That will work for them.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned skin bleaching because it's one of the topical issues when it comes to skincare. Now, the definition or the concept of beauty has changed over time. You know, there was a time when you're very dark-skinned and, you know, your skin is rich and so beautiful. And then suddenly we started hearing that the lighter you are, then, you know, we start calling you Mibroni, right? And so if a girl is pretty, then she's called Mibroni and so on. And so we started glorifying light skin. And so more and more women started desiring lighter skin, and then bleaching products became very popular. And then it was banned. And then people started looking for other ways and means to attain lighter complexions. And in recent times, we've heard that people are actually ingesting tablets into their bodies so that they'll have lighter skin. And in our pre-production meeting while we're talking, we actually heard that there are people, pregnant women, who take these pills so that their babies will be lighter. And I thought that was strange. And apparently it actually works for these women. But the question is, what are the side effects and what happens when you do this? We spoke to a few people on the streets of Accra on skincare and skin bleaching, and this is what they had to say.
Let's say medically too, it's not good. Health-wise, it's not good. Because the skin has layers. About 3, as I think I know, about 3 or more layers. So as you bleach the skin, you bleach the first skin off, you bring the second layer, you bleach, because you'll be interested in bleaching so that you maintain that color that you want, skin color that you want. So, but if you go on and bleaching and bleaching and bleaching, it will get to a time when it will become cancerous. So I think it is not good to bleach the skin.
Skin bleaching is something that is not good for your health, and it causes some skin effects and those kind of things.
It's so terrible. Like, I don't, especially when it comes to even the guys. I see no reason why you should bleach your skin when your original skin, it's even nice, you know. And they bleach, and you know, with the course of time, heat, you know, our weather is not even good for that. And with the course of time, you see their face burning and everything like that. So
My skin?
Oh, it's my mom who started the business first, since she has not given birth to us. And so it's something for so many years that she has started it. After I completed my SHS and I start to take over, selling cosmetics, it's not anything bad about it. Just that it needs some small education in it. That's all. But it's not anything bad, because a lot of people that are not educated, that who sell cosmetics, you can't tell the person the one will be good for the person and the one that the person is supposed not to use.
Interesting. Those are some thoughts from people on the streets of Accra. So, skin bleaching. What exactly happens when you bleach your skin? What happens?
Okay, so let me start from this. Skin bleaching, I think a lot of people, some consciously goes into it. It's a choice. Skin bleaching is a choice. Others also, based on skin condition. I think we've had several cases where people start breaking out, and then they get introduced to this tube product on the market. they begin to see that they are getting fair on the face, and then they extend it to the whole body. So we have
to balance it out.
To balance it out, and then it becomes a habit. They can stop it, you know. And the skin bleaching, let's even take the pills. I think that is the most common and viral one recently. Some of the pills are meant to treat some sicknesses and diseases. Like let's take glutathione. Glutathione, I think, is used for chemotherapy, and its side effect is the melanin suppression. Like it suppresses the production of the melanin. Hence, you see that you are getting fairer. So people actually go into it, abuse the dose. They don't even have any condition at all. Then they start taking the glutathione, and that is where you see we start developing some kidney issues and liver.
Really?
Yes, liver malfunction and all that.
Liver malfunction?
Yeah.
And kidney issues?
Yeah, kidney issues, a whole lot of
From
sicknesses.
bleaching?
From bleaching, you know, irritation. Some other people have this severe headache that got it from bleaching because of the product they use. Probably maybe the hydroquinone or the mercury, something is not working well with their skin, maybe the scent or something. Then, you know, they begin to have this headache consistently.
Now, these bleaching products have become very popular over time. And the first time I saw or heard of it, it was from a lady who said that if you use a topical bleaching creams, your knuckles will remain dark. However, if you ingest the pill, it gives you an even skin tone. And she was at a beauty clinic, you know?
Yeah, people advertise a lot these days, but bleaching, I think everybody that bleaches will attest to the fact that it dries the skin.
It dries your skin.
Yeah, it dries the skin, and it makes you age even faster. You know, it thins the skin, since it's suppressing the melanin and it's not bringing any turgidity, and the elasticity is also being suppressed. It thins your skin, and then you get older, you age faster.
You look older.
You look older than, you know, necessary. So you get
And this
dry.
applies to both the cream and then the pill?
Yes, both.
Either way, it ages you?
Yes, it does, because it thins the skin and it ages
Is
you.
it possible to stop bleaching? For people who are watching us who probably have done it for so many years, one of the refrains you hear from people who bleach is that I can't stop because when you stop, you will look ugly or
Yeah,
it will
that's true.
damage your skin.
That's
And so
true.
they just keep going.
Yeah, that's true. It's possible to stop bleaching, but I advise that you stop it at the early stage, maybe before you're 40. Because before 40, you still have, you know, all these vibrants from the, you know, you're still young, and you can easily treat aging, like let's say skin bleaching, aging due to skin bleaching. But after 40, sometimes it's beyond treatment. Honestly, sometimes when they come, we tell them. And then some of the people, they don't even have any intention of stopping at all, even if it's affecting them. Some people has gone into far as having a skin cancer, and they still don't want to stop. They don't want to stop because they think they'll get darker and they will lose their confidence.
So it's a question of self-confidence.
Yeah, it is. And then I think lack of self-love.
What's the worst that can happen to you if you stop skin bleaching after 40?
Initially, for, let's say, minimum of 12 months, you get darker because the skin has to rejuvenate itself. So it goes back, going back to its original state. It passes through so many processes. So some people, they begin to wrinkle. They begin to wrinkle, you get darker, you know. These are all parts of revising the skin. But, you know, at some points, they don't have the energy for that again, you know. They are just used
So let's say someone has decided to stop, right? So they've stopped. Your skin will go through a process of reviving itself.
Yes.
So first you go back to as dark as you were before you started bleaching, or you get darker than that?
You go back to, you get darker than before you started bleaching,
Okay.
and then it will revise, you know, through the help of treatments, and then it just doesn't happen just like that. You have to go through treatment, you have to go through, let's say, supplements will be recommended to you. And
Supplements?
Then, yes. Supplements. I keep mentioning supplements because supplements are good.
Supplements are good.
Yeah, if you get the good one.
Are these the supplements we find in the pharmacy for women? All these women.
Yeah. Some of the probiotics, yes, evening
supplements.
primrose and the vitamin E supplements, and then all that. Yeah, just to help you boost the immune system.
But it is possible to go back to how you were before.
It's very possible.
You just have to have the patience for it.
I went through the process.
You bleached your skin in the past?
Yeah, I bleached my skin unintentionally because I was battling with acne, and I bleached in the process. So going back was difficult. I remember when I started working with the Sera Beauty, I had to stop. So they put me through some oils, the treatment and the oils. Oh, you can't even look at me twice. I was so ugly then. So at a point, sometimes when I go home, I apply some of these bleaching creams that I know. And then the following, I think about 3 days, you come to the office and a specialist will look at you and said, Priscilla, you've gone back to your creams again, So I think...
So you unintentionally bleached your skin?
Yeah.
And then you stopped?
Yes.
And you went through the process of reviving your skin?
The process is horrible. Yeah.
The process is difficult?
Yeah.
You don't look so good when you have to be.
Yeah, you have to be determined to do it. Yes. And then I think we need more knowledge about the skin. I think we have less knowledge about the skin. Majority of the people, when they come to the clinic, their main concern is having their skin bleached, like having their skin fair, but they don't even have any idea about that fairness that they are going for. They don't have any idea.
I wish we could go on about this, but that's all our time. Hopefully we can have you again next Tuesday.
Yeah, sure.
For a second part of this conversation, and this time we'll focus on how to come back from bleaching, because I know a lot of our viewers who might have begun the bleaching process and are unable to go back because you think, going back with me, you're going to turn ugly, will affect your self-confidence and so on. We are learning today that it is possible. You just have to have the patience to go through the process. So make a date with us next Tuesday as we learn how to do this properly.